Okay, so that was an example of using the harmonic minor scale. Now here is the golden rule on when to use harmonic minor. You can use harmonic minor in a minor key when you get to the 5 chord. So if I'm in A minor, the 5 will be E. Now you use harmonic minor if the 5 chord is either a major triad or a dominant chord. So in other words, if I'm in A minor and I get to an E major chord or an E7 chord, you use A harmonic minor over that E chord. Okay? Use harmonic minor over the 5 chord in a minor key if the 5 chord is a major triad or a dominant chord. All right, try and remember that and it should come in handy. Now there's one other thing you should know about the harmonic minor scale. We played A harmonic minor over that E7 chord. If we were to start the A harmonic minor scale on the note E, we could call that E Phrygian dominant. E Phrygian dominant has the same notes as A harmonic minor. So if I just play an E major chord or an E7 chord, I can start the A harmonic minor scale on E and call that E Phrygian dominant. Okay, so I'll summarize that one more time. A harmonic minor has the same notes as E Phrygian dominant. If I have a song in the key of A minor, I play A harmonic minor over the E7 chord. Or I can say, if I have a song in A minor, I play E Phrygian dominant over the E7 chord. So hopefully that's not too confusing. Take the jam track, play A natural minor over the first 3 chords, A minor, F, and D minor. When the E7 chord comes in, try and play A harmonic minor, which can also be called E Phrygian dominant. Okay? Good luck with that. I think it'll work out. Now we're going to break down the solo that I played. So I started off with a little pickup. Sounded like this. It starts off on the and of 2. So what I was doing here on the D string, I'm playing open D, 5th fret, 7th fret. And then G string, 7, 5, 4, 5. Back to the root note A, 7th fret of the D. Then sliding up to the root note A on the 14th fret of the G string. Next phrase. Okay, so that starts off the exact same. Open D, 5, 7 on D, 7, 5, 4, 5 G. Now I'm going to go to 9 G, and then 12, 14, back to 9 on the G. Okay, now the song is going to move to the D minor chord, so the next phrase sounds like this. And what I'm doing here is playing on the G string, 5, 7, B string 5, bend up a half step, 7 on the G, back to 5B, bending up a half step. That half step gets you into one of the notes from the D minor chord. Okay, so from the top, here's what we've done. Next idea. Okay, so this starts off doing kind of a rake picking idea, starting off outlining an A minor triad, 7th fret of the D string, 5 on G, 5 on B, getting to the B string 6 to 5, G string 7, 5, 4, and then bending up a half step and back down. Moving up to the 9th fret on the G string, doing the same idea with the slow bend, up a half step and back down. Moving up to the 13th fret, this note is G sharp. This sounds great because I'm playing this over the E7 chord. This is the harmonic minor note. And then I'm going to go back to an A minor chord in the song, so I'm going to land with a little double stop here, G and B string on the 5th fret, 7th fret D. Okay, so that idea, if I put it together, sounds like this. Okay, now we're back to the beginning of the chord progression, the A minor. So the next lick sounds like this. Okay, so what I'm doing here, doing some pull-offs. I have the open D string, hammering on to the 5th fret, pulling off to the open D again. 7th fret of the D 2 times, and then playing double stop on the 5th fret of the G and the B, back to 7 on the D. And I do that 2 times. Okay, now here comes the little run here. I'm going to bend on the 7th fret of the G string, do a slow bend upwards, a full step. Now I'm going to play in the 5th fret, so I hop over to the 5th fret on the high E string, and then 5, 8, 5 on the B, 6, 5 on the B. So it sounds like this so far. Then 7 on the G, 5 on the B, little blues scale run, 8, 7, 5 on the G, then 7 D, 7, 5 on the G, 7 on the D. Okay, so let me put all that together. Okay, now the song goes to a D minor chord, so I'm going to start off on the note D. The next phrase sounds like this. All right, so what I'm doing here, from the D, I'm playing that note 2 times, 7th fret of the G string, then 9, 10 on the G, then back to the 7th fret of the G 3 times, 9, 10, 9 on the G, back 7 to 5 on the G, and now I'm going to do a trill 4 to 5 on the G, trill 9 to 10 on the G, and now I'm going to do this run, which is a diminished 7 arpeggio run, which sounds great over the E7 chord. Okay, so I'm starting off here on the 10th fret of the G to the 13th fret of the G, 12 B, 10, 13 on the E, once again, and that's a diminished 7 arpeggio. Now slide up 16 on the high E, back to 13 on the high E, 15 on the B, so far we've done this. And now I'm going to slide 16 to 19 on the high E, back to 16 on the E, 18 on the B, and then I bend up a half step from the 19 on the high E, back down, finally landing 16 on the E, 17 on the high E, which is the note A, our root note. So the whole last run sounds like this. All right, and that's an example of using the A natural minor scale followed by the A harmonic minor scale. Yeah.